What's up, guys? Stein back with another video, and today I'm talking about taking time away from the gym. I've done a lot of research on this because I'm so interested in growth and progression. How can I improve all these things? And I start to wonder because, like, when this year began, January 1st, I don't think I've taken more than 2 to 3 days off of the gym, like maximum. I have not taken like more than 3 days off the gym, which is a good thing. But it's also a thing where I'm making this video is that, like, sometimes your body needs at least a week away from the gym, maybe 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 days to 1 week away from the gym. And I mention this is because your body gets just so exhausted day in and day out of just doing these tasks. Excuse me. And then, like, a lot of it also comes into like sleep. You may not be getting the right amount of sleep. You may not but if you're eating right, you're getting enough sleep and all this stuff. But like, sometimes, obviously, there's a lot of science that goes into this, and it also depends on the person. Some days, like Kobe Bryant, like, there's no way he's gonna take off a week. It just depends on who you are as a person. If your body needs it, like, I don't want to take this week off at all because I'm always ready to grind. But I think that my body just like needs it because I've constantly been grinding day in and day out. Like, this whole year, basically since the year started, I haven't taken more than, like I said, 3 to 4 days off. I've always been in the gym. I was always working. Excuse me. And it's different for every person, and you may not be that way. You may not need a week off. You may not need 3 to 4 days off. You may be able to go every single day. But especially if you're a beginner, you're going to need more days off because your body's not used to this. But I'm just used to grinding every single day. My body just needs kind of like more time off. But if you're a beginner at the gym, like, you should only be going 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Push, pull, legs. You should not be excruciating like every single day in, because you're going to overwork yourself and you're not going to see results. And this is why I'm making this video, is because I want to see the most amount of results possible that you can do. And it's different for everyone. Like I said, I believe, and I've done this before, like last year, I've taken like days off, or like a week off, or like 3 to 4 days. It kind of sucks though, because the gym is a huge part of my life. Weight training and cardio, a huge part of my life. Working out, a huge part of my life. But it's also another time where you can substitute. You can do things. You can put other things that you've wanted to work on in that time category. Remember, your time of 24 hours in a day. You can spend it wisely. Like, that you're not at your job. If you have a job, like when you're not working your job, the 8 hours that you don't work your job, or whatever. Let's say you only sleep 6 hours. That's 8 to 10 hours that you have in your day that you can be spending doing something that is beneficial to your life. That's going to actually improve your life. That, like, you can read, you can journal, you can go out, you can be socially interactive, you can go to new events, start exploring, just start doing some new things, like, you can find out so many ways to actually advance your life and advance your career just by putting in the work and by putting in the time and the effort it requires to do these things. A lot of people don't want to do so because they're so addicted to instant gratification. Now, I realize that this video may not apply to a lot of people because a lot of people aren't out here grinding every single day, day in and day out, and need to take 3 to 4 days to 1 week off. But I'm simply making this video to say that if you are one of those people, then this is definitely necessary. And I do understand that this video probably only applies to a very, very, very select few of people. Because most people, like, let's be honest, most people don't train that hard. And most people don't need to take time off the gym because they're not working their bodies enough to a point where, like, this is necessary. Like, let's just be honest here. Most people don't need to take time off the gym because they don't train hard enough. They don't feed their bodies the right kind of food. Like, these things aren't necessary to a lot of people because they're not doing as much as you possibly can. So, like, what I emphasize as much as every single day and on these videos is doing as much as you can every single day. Like, do all that can be done each day. If you're eating the right amount of food, if you're getting as much as sleep as you possibly can, if you're doing as much as you can to develop yourself on a personal level, like, you shouldn't be needing, like, the taking days off should be like the last thing on your mind. But like I said, sometimes you hit a threshold. Like right now, I'm pretty exhausted. Like I've hit a point where, like I said, I haven't taken more than 3 or 4. It's October right now, middle of October. I haven't taken a day off. I started just like, because I've paid attention to this in January. Like, okay, these are the amount of days I haven't taken more than 3 or 4 days off, like, in a row. Like, and that's pushing it too, because I don't normally go past 2 days. But it's like, it's the point now where it's like, sleep can be a big factor, because your body needs to recover. That's the main thing to recover. But also, you can use this time to catch up on other activities that you wanted to do. I realize that a gym can be a huge part of some people's lives. It is a huge part of mine. It may be a huge part of yours, but you can use this time to catch up on other things in your life that you've always wanted to do. Maybe you've always wanted to go try something new. Maybe we've always wanted to go fishing. Maybe you always wanted to go, like, I don't know, roller coaster riding. Like, I'm just bringing up examples here. There's things that you can do to spend your time that are actually going to, like, that are new to you, that you've never done before, that you've always wanted to do, that you just haven't got to do because your life is so consistent of work. And like I said, this only applies to a very, very, very select few people. Because like I said, most people do not train hard enough to be needing days off like this. And it's just like, it's to a point now where, I just completed 75 hard. So so I've been literally working myself every single day for 75 days in a row. I've done 2 workouts every single day for 75 days in a row. So like, see, like, when you hit a point like that, it's like, okay, I mean, I think I read somewhere like every 3 months you should take like a day off, or not a day off, like 3 to 4 days to like a week off, maybe even 2 weeks at most. I could never go 2 weeks off. I could never take that much time off. Like, even me taking this amount of days off, 3 to 4 days to like a week, it's going to be tough, because my life is literally consistent, like, it's consistent of training. Like, I'm always training, I'm always working, I'm always improving, I'm always grinding. Like, so that's why I say, like, you can use this time to do new things. You can use this time to work more on your side hustle. You can make more money with this time. You can read more books. You can journal more. You can meditate. You can, do some yard work. Let's say you need to do some yard work. You can figure out, like, you can clean up your house a little bit. Like, there's so many things that you can do at this time, because, like, let's be completely honest here. The gym takes up a lot of time. Like, if you work out 45 minutes to an hour, okay, that's there. I mean, you do cardio for 45 minutes to an hour, that's already 2 hours out of your day. Like, and let's say you already work 8 hours, so like that's 10 hours that are out of your day. I mean, you're only left with 14 hours left, which is still a lot of time. Like, it's insane the way that I actually think of these things, is because when I think of these things, it's insane that, like, we have so much time in our day. It's unbelievable, and this is why time management is just so key. A lot of people don't know how to manage their time. They don't know how to manage their day. They don't know how to plan their day. They don't know what their day should be consisted of. Like, doing these things will make you more successful, because not a lot of people are doing it. They kind of just go with whatever. Like, you should have plans. You should know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, then your life is going to be lost, and you're not going to live a successful life. If you ask a question you don't know, you should know, find out everything is possible to know the answer. Everything possible to know the answer. Like, it kind of bugs me. Like, I don't know something, that kind of bugs me, because I want to know everything. Like, obviously that's the ego getting to you there, but at the same time, it's kind of like, the more knowledge that you have, the better off you will be. And that's just a fundamental truth here on planet Earth. The more knowledge you have, the more successful you will be, the better off you'll be. Like, everything in your life will improve. And this is why I always emphasize reading books and getting better that way, is because it's never going to hurt you by reading more books. Like, stay updated on new information. Start just taking in as much information from books as you possibly can, and implement it into your life immediately, because it's only can improve your life. It cannot detriment your life. Like, it's so important to read books. Like, I know my life has completely changed from doing that. So, like, I'm going to spend that time, I mean, doing that, with the time that I'm going to take off from the gym, I'm going to spend it doing some other things as well. But you need to find out like what that time is, and if this does actually apply to you, if it doesn't apply to you. Figure that out too, and then figure out what you're going to substitute for the gym. If that is you need to take the time off the gym. Alright, so that is the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we will see you in the next video.